Hey guys, and today I'm going to talk about babysitting. You know why? Because two reasons. Reason number one is because everyone out there who has little kids thinks people that don't have little kids are sitting around twiddling their thumbs waiting to babysit their kids. Because, hey, we have nothing better to do but to get our hands on your precious little kids and watch them all day long. And the second reason is because when you do get stuck babysitting, it never goes the way you imagine it. Now, let me tell you a story. The way I imagine babysitting my grandson is that I will go over there, the sweet, loving, my cape flowing in the wind, adorable grandmother who's there to save the day. He will be packed and ready to go in my imaginary land. He is toting his I love grandma suitcase, and it has everything laid out for a week's worth of gonna be at grandma's house. I will arrive there to pick him up. We will whisk him over to my house, and he will set down his adorable little suitcase, and into the kitchen we'll go to bake cookies. No. In reality, I go over there. He is standing there with his book sack that has one strap, his flip-flops because he can't find the tennis shoes that I bought him or that his mother bought him, because let me tell you, this boy has at least 5 pairs of tennis shoes that he cannot find. And then when he does find them, only one of them has a shoestring. In his book sack that he has ready to go to my house for a week, he has 20 pairs of underwears, 10 t-shirts, no pants, no shorts, and 1 pair of pajama pants. And I will bring him to my house in this because I have clothes at my house for him that he's been leaving at my house since he was 2 days old. And his book sack is always more packed leaving than when coming over. So anyway, he will arrive at my house with this diddle bag that has 1 strap, and rather than off in the kitchen we go to bake cookies, no, it's off in the kitchen we go to make a mess of getting a sandwich together and a glass of chocolate milk. And from there, does he want to spend time with dear old loving grandmother? No, because dear old loving grandmother is boring as hell. So what he will do is he will take off to the back and go sit there and watch my oldest son play video games and watch TV. I won't see him again until it's time for him to leave. And even then I have to go hunt for him because he doesn't want to leave. And it's not because he's spending time with dear sweet old grandma whose cape is flying in the back. No. It's because he's spending time with my oldest son who happens to be his hero. So that is reality versus fantasy of babysitting. Now, here's another thing. When you're babysitting someone else's kids, your grandkids, your neighbor's kids, don't take them out to eat. Don't do it. Because in your mind, you think everyone loves these kids. Everyone thinks these kids are as cute and adorable as you do. No, we don't. We do not, people. We do not. We don't think your kids are, Fido's ass. But here's the thing. When you see people at the restaurant, or you see people at the store, or you see people anywhere, and they do not have small kids with them, it's because A, they don't have them because they don't want them, or B, they left theirs at home. And they didn't leave theirs at home because they're so in love with yours. No, they left theirs at home because they need a break from kids today. So you know what that means? Take yours with you. That means they don't want to be bothered with your kids. That's exactly what that means. So feel free to not impose your little kids on those people, because you never know when you're going to be sitting there alone and they're going to bring their kids. Don't do it. So that's today's thought. Reality versus fantasy. And let me tell you something. Guys, when you think about babysitting, I'm going to tell you, it never goes the way you imagine it. Because you're going to imagine this well thought out, well planned happening in your mind. Because even if you have these kids for just a couple of hours, you're going to figure, okay, I'm going to help them do their homework. We're going to have a great sandwich dinner. And then we're going to sit down and watch a movie. Hell no, you're not. They're not going to want to do their homework. They never want the sandwich you make. And the movie that you're talking about, they're going to talk through it. And if they've already seen it, they're going to tell you the ending to it. There's, I'm not even joking. That is reality versus fantasy. So guys, if you don't have kids, go get a puppy. And if you do have kids, you got to know, not everybody's sitting around waiting to babysit your kids, especially when you yourself don't want to watch them. When you need a break from your kids, just saying. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep this one too long, because I find the longer I make them, the more boring they get. So, anyways, that's a reality check. Anyways, go look me up in other places, because I'm doing things all over the web, guys. At Crafting with Six now, I'm getting ready to do a soap making video. So if you want to know how to make soaps, and with Valentine's coming up, you might want to know how to make some candy scented soaps and things like that. And over on Instagram, I have expanded a little bit, and I'm doing more things, different things. So go check that out, guys. And hey, today is Thursday, the 13th, 9:45 in my world. Have a great day, guys.